I didn't choose to be trans. I got lucky. That's what I say. I love it so much. And to me, being trans is also being different and also being unapologetically yourself and proud of who you are and fighting the good fight, for equality and for what's right. Yeah, I just love being trans.
Have you personally ever experienced hate crimes because of your sexual identity?
Yes, I've experienced a lot of hate crime actually, especially you experience hate crime, especially the time when you're transitioning. So when you are really like, when someone really it's like, oh, it's a trans woman, and someone is really transphobic and then starts to shout something or starts to be violent to you, or it can be verbal abuse, can be physical abuse. Yeah, I've been abused verbally pretty few times, and physically twice. I would say just twice, but it's still, and my friends as well. It's something that we need to learn about it as a society and bring awareness, especially this week, Trans Awareness Week, about it. We exist, we matter, we are valid, and we need to be heard. Our voice needs to be heard because we need to show people that there's nothing wrong. First of all, there's nothing wrong with being different. And if someone is different, there's no reason to hate them or to punch them in the face. And it's for us as a trans people, it's much better to be, it's safer to live in a society that is acceptable and it's more loving and educated, because for us to leave the house on a daily basis, it can be a big struggle, because some people don't even realize that leaving the house is a big victory every day for a trans person, So the safer the society is, the more educated the society is, the better environment it's going to be created for transgender people.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I'm sorry to hear that you've had to go through something like that as well. But seeing as you have actually experienced the abuse yourself, could you maybe talk a little bit about how it made you feel?
Well, it makes me feel, first of all, it's a shock when you just mind your own business and someone hits you or someone shouts names, because I'm a sensitive person and I start to cry immediately, and like I'm just in shock and shaking, and it doesn't feel nice. And second thing, after some time after that attack or abuse, it makes me feel like I'm not living in a safe world. Like I should be able to go out, do some grocery shopping, go out clubbing, whatever, without fear. Am I gonna get attacked today? That's the question. That's the topic we need to work on as a society again, because this is not okay. And just because you hate someone, it doesn't, or just because you don't agree with someone, it doesn't give you the permission to hit them.
This week has been an exciting week for members of the transgender community. The Transgender Week of Awareness typically takes place on the second week of November, leading up to the Transgender Day of Remembrance. But what exactly is the Transgender Day of Remembrance? Well, since its inception, the Transgender Day of Remembrance has been celebrated on November 20th and was created to memorialize the lives of those lost due to hate crimes such as transphobia. The day has also been used to create awareness of the continuous violence that transgender people face on a regular basis. The Transgender Day of Remembrance was founded in 1999 by Gwendolyn Ann Smith to memorialize the murder of Rita Hester, a trans woman. In the last 20 years, you would have thought that hate crimes would have reduced. However, data collected between the years of 2014 and 2015 have shown that there were 649 reported hate crime cases in the UK. In 2019, this number rose to 2,948 reported hate crimes. This is an increase of 354%. These numbers are shockingly high, but according to Gallup, the only LGBT anti-violence charity, this number could be a lot higher. It is thought that only 1 in 7 people actually report their hate crimes. If you ever happen to find yourself in an unfortunate and conflicting situation where you may need help, you can find more information and some contact details down below.